This is my folding trench shovel. I picked it up at a military surplus store a couple of years back, and I thought that it would make a interesting video piece. So first of all, we have the shovel part, obviously, and then we also have a pick part. And then that also extends down with the full wooden handle with the ball-shaped hand grip on the end. And now the unique thing about the shovel is that it has this bolt-like mechanism. I guess, as you can see, it's got about 3 angles of locking. Of course, the previous one below, folding to the 90-degree bend, and then 180 degrees, like that. So you can see the locking mechanism is very easy to use most of the time. I actually have the bolt assembled opposite of the way that I usually have it, so it's not as smooth as it should be, but it usually is very smooth because I'll tell you later. And then you can also take the pick part out as well. As you can see, it's like a nearly free glide thing. And you can see it, you can't extend the pick up much more if you have the shovel part up, as you can see, like that. And then you can put the pick up all the way up like this if you want. I have no idea what this would achieve. I guess you can stab rocks. Other than that, just fold it back up, and I guess I'll give you a little closer look at the shovel. This is not the original color of the shovel. It used to be yellow from what I remember, slightly yellow, terribly scratched up, like just dirty looking, like almost like it just came out of war, which it probably did because right here you can see the stamp, 1965. It should be the Vietnam War. I'm not claiming that this shovel is genuine, but who knows, you know. That's what the shovel says, that's all I'm saying as well. I'll show you more closer inner workings. Press the bolt, which frees it up, and then, then I'll disassemble the shovel, just kind of show you. Okay, for disassembly we will need a screwdriver or anything equivalent, such as a small penny or quarter. And we'll begin by taking out the bolt segment. As you can see, we take out the bolt cover. It will reveal the inner metal washer, and the spring will launch as well, which is what controls the bolt resistance. Now you can see if I push on the bolt, which is not moving, it will not spring back because the spring is missing. And after that, we take out the top, what is this, like nail thing? It holds the bolt in place, and after we take that out, and I just dropped my screwdriver, but now the bolt is free to be removed. It's pretty jammed in there. There we go. We have that, and then this assembles, as you can see. What I was talking about before, I actually sanded down all these areas, so the pieces would fit a little more loosely, so they can have more free motion. As you can see, it's very almost no force. The more curious thing about the shovel is that it's ambidextrous, so you could put it this way, or I guess for some reason if you like the other way, you can put it this way too. So all the pieces are easily interchangeable in a sense. So let's put the shovel back together now. As you can see, the shovel part goes outside from the pick part. We match up the squares, which is a little difficult. And then we put the bolt in, but with the whole part facing up so that the locking pin can lock properly. And this time, instead of putting the bolt this way, I'm going to put it the other way around, because that's usually how I have it set up. There we go, we have the bolt in place, and now we will take the spring, put it in there, Put the cover, but the washer's gone. That back in there. Screw it out with my hand. And I will finish it up with a screwdriver, which is on the ground. Not too tight. As you can see, the washer will actually stick out a little bit, but it's not a washer, but I don't know why I keep calling it that. And we just top it off with the locking pin at the top. Okay, so we put the locking pin in first. And make sure the bolt is closed fully. There we go, like that. Flush with the surface. Then we put the lock, and then after that, the spring will rest on the locking pin, which you can see in there, sort of, which add a little bit more resistance. And then we put the washer, or whatever that is, the circular piece of metal, tighten it a little bit with the screw, and you're done. Well, there you have it. That is my 1965 manufactured, supposedly Vietnam era trench shovel. Thanks for watching the video.